Hey guys, all right, so I had a couple of comments where people wanted to see maybe a cooking video, so I thought I'd show you guys the easiest, most kid-friendly, everybody loves it meal that I can make that's really inexpensive. And there are, look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ingredients, and really inexpensive. It's a great meal. I've been cooking this for years. My family calls this particular dish swirly noodles, okay? We've always called it that. And basically it's just a ragu, but it's so easy and quick. So we're gonna start off with some noodles. Now, usually we use egg noodles, but today I've got a box of rotini. So I'm gonna get that cooking and then we'll start on the meat. And really you're just gonna cook the noodles according to the directions on the package. And so that's cooking right now. I'm using today what is this? 1 pound ground sirloin. You can use ground beef. I don't care for ground beef. I always like ground sirloin. Something calls for ground beef, I always use ground sirloin. And I just like it better. I like the way it tastes better. So I've got 1 pound, but when all my kids were at home, I would use like the big 2 pound tray. And then, so basically this is kind of half the recipe. So you can double this, triple it, whatever you want. And in fact, we're probably not even gonna eat this tonight. This I'm probably gonna have for my daughter's lunches. So this recipe, actually, you can portion it and freeze it, the meat portion. And then like anytime you wanna have reconstituted or whatever, then you can just make some noodles and add it to the defrosted frozen meat. All right, and you can cook this on the stove, but I usually always cook it in my electric skillet. And I've got it cranked up to 300 degrees. I'm gonna add the ground beef. And we're just gonna break that up and brown it. You can add oil if you want. I never do. There's enough fat in the ground sirloin so that I don't need to add any oil. I cook this so often that I actually forgot there's one more ingredient that I didn't list out in the beginning. It'll be in the description though. And basically it's just chopped onions. And as a little time saver for you guys, they actually sell frozen chopped onions. So I actually have a little container here of the chopped onions that are frozen. I'm probably gonna use about half. Ah, we're gonna use all of it. You can put garlic in if you want. I just never have, not with this dish anyway. Got any weird picky eaters in your house? You can use onion powder. Basically, you just want to make sure the meat is mostly browned. I'm pretty lazy or not like real obsessive with this dish. So that's good enough for me. And then what you're going to want to do is take a can of diced tomatoes. I like the petite dice. I don't know why. No flavor. Regular plain diced tomatoes. Add that to your whole thing. And I usually just give this a good stir until it's all incorporated. Now we're gonna add our seasonings, and basically I'm gonna say it's probably about a teaspoon of thyme, but I never measure it. I just sprinkle some in. Yeah, quarter teaspoon, half a teaspoon. Thyme is pretty strong, so you don't need too much. And I'm gonna add 1 bay leaf. Bring it out. Some salt. I'm gonna turn it down to about 200. You don't want it to burn, and you don't want to overcook it. I'm gonna turn it way down until it's just kind of simmering. We're gonna cover that and we're gonna let it cook for about, I would say 5 to 10 minutes, not long. If you want it to be a little bit heartier, you can add some grated carrot. I've seen people do that. You could probably even add some potatoes to it, but we're just gonna put this right over some pasta. My husband also likes to eat this with white rice. Okay, so now that your noodles are done, and I apologize for the tripod being in the shot, but I'm a normal lady. I don't have a filming setup. I'm just a normal girl. So we've got the noodles in the bowl. I'm gonna remove the bay leaf from the meat sauce. And give it another good stir. If you feel like you want there to be a bit more of the sauce, or it's too thick for you, you can add half a cup of the pasta water that you boiled your pasta in, and you just put it right on top. Everybody loves this meal. Everyone I've ever served it to loves it. It's simple, but it's hearty, perfect for fall. I'm sending this off to my daughter for school for her lunch. So yeah, crowd pleaser, kid pleaser, picky kid approved, perfect for family dinners. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.